Now we review the 2023 film 80s for Brady. It sounds so wrong. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Richard, this is Random Street Theater, and this is Tucker's Ass. Yes, Tucker cannot stay out of my videos today. I have just seen 80s for Brady. And you're getting fat. Like me. They grow up so fast. For every 1,000 subscribers I do purchase one of these bracelets from the company 4Ocean. 4Ocean then pulls a pound of trash out of the ocean every time I do that. So if you could be so kind as to comment, like, and subscribe, you'd be doing your part for a better world. Now, 80s for Brady is the story of 4 old ladies who love Tom Brady and want to see him in the Super Bowl. I think it's the 2020 Super Bowl. I don't care about football, so this doesn't mean anything to me. But, I think one of them has a possibly very bad diagnosis on the horizon, so she's going, I want to have this before my life is essentially ruined by being told I have to go through chemo again. And my mother went through chemo, so that I can connect with, but that was a relatively small part of the story. Past that, it's like there's the, I think the first act is them getting the tickets. The second act is them doing fun stuff before the Super Bowl and getting high and flirting with men and making this into the inspiration for a very, very bizarre geriatric porn. And then the last act is, them watching the game and the hijinks that ensue. So yes, again, if you're an old person or you have an old mentality and you like things a little on the slower side, then this movie is probably your jam. It's just one of those things that, it's a slower film. And it being a slower film, there were no real laugh-out-loud moments. Like, there was the scene where the old lady is calling her fanny pack a strap-on, and there's like a shot of the other person in the background going, what did you just say? Like, just with their thoughts, not saying it. And it's like, well, look. Yes, okay. So she's saying something nasty, but she doesn't realize it. But, they don't take the joke far enough for it to be a good joke. I get, I don't want to see some old lady saying that anyway, but I've been hit on by enough old ladies to know that would be a thing. Yes, Tucker. The interesting thing about old ladies in the modern day is they're still people with needs, and they will still tell you that they have those needs. So yes, very interesting people. But do I want to see that on television or on the big screen? No. Look, 80s for Brady is kind of it's what you would expect from a comedic matinee in theater, because comedic matinees in theater run a lot slower because the older crowd takes a little longer to get things and laugh. It's a fact. Tends to be a difference of about a half hour from the night performance. And when you deal with that, you realize this is a slower movie. It is, low to the watch list if you're a Tom Brady fan. It is fans of the genre only if you're not. And again, I think it cost something like $28 million to make this movie, and you're going, must be all the celebrity cameos, because there's some big star. Well, there's some stars in here, but don't know if they'd be big. But I don't know how big of a star is Brady himself, anyway. But they cost $28 million to make this movie, and I think it made so far around $20 million back at the box office. So it's reasonably a flop. But, you know, hey, look, if you can connect with football fans who really want to see the Super Bowl and will go and do really stupid, crazy really stupid, not so crazy things to do it, and you want to see an old lady win some dude's jersey or whatever it is, yeah, this is the movie for you. Otherwise, I mean, it's kind of just background noise. It's not something that, I mean, I would never have, were I not a movie reviewer, I would never have seen this film, because the concept doesn't interest me. But then, I'm not a football fan. So, if you want something to chase your Super Bowl, this might just be it. It's your ability to look at people and think, hey, when I'm 80, I'll be a fan that hardcore. If you don't want to be an 80-year-old hardcore fan, not for you. But that's just my opinion, and I'd love to hear yours down in the comments below. I'm Richard.
Hi, folks. It's me, Barry, again. That's right, the strawberry poison dart frog adopted by Random Street Theater from the World Wildlife Fund. And I'm here to remind you that for every 1,000 subscribers, this channel buys one of these necklaces I have on, which are bracelets for humans. That's from the company 4Ocean. And they pull a pound of trash out of the ocean every time this channel does that. So you should be a good person, comment, like, and subscribe, so that this channel can afford to pull pounds of trash out of the ocean and adopt animals like me for conservation's sake. I'm Barry.